Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel and welcome back to some more Call of the Wild adventures in preparation for the new map getting ready to drop, if it hasn't dropped already by this point. Now, I kid you not, for the last 2 days, for hours at a time, count them 2 days, I have been wanting to start looking for a specific animal on Yukon Valley, and straight up Yukon is just not having it. I don't know. Girl, if you don't shut the fuck up. Well, I guess that spoils what we're here for. I was on Yukon Valley for wolves because wolves are my favorite animal. They're my favorite animal to hunt in game. And I think it's something super simple, something super easy, and I can kill copious amounts of them if they attack me. However, my Yukon map, for whatever reason, is just not having it. I cannot play that game without it just bugging out or crashing. And it got to a point where I had recorded one time for hours at a time, and it just kept one after another, crash, and I kept losing harvests. It just shut my computer down without warning, completely restarted it without warning. So here's my saying, I tried to do this once already, and my game just wouldn't let me have my wolves, and all I have to show for it is this really pretty egg white gray wolf. I included the entire screenshot so you can see my Call of the Wild username, so I can vouch that yes, I killed this. This was me. This is not stolen from Reddit or anything. And of course, obligatory plug, you can find more screenshots like this and tons of other clips and content that didn't quite make it to YouTube on my Instalodge, which can be linked down below. Okay, I've already spent too much time talking, so let's just get right into it. Gray wolves on MEDVED start drinking from 5 o'clock to 8 o'clock. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to set the time to just a little bit after 5. That way they're already there when I get there, or they're already set in motion to get there. You know the drill. I don't know where they drink on the map. I don't. And please don't judge my MEDVED map. Like, I don't... It's so big. It's so vast. I don't ever come to hunt here because there's just too much room, too much empty space, and not enough animals in it. So we're going to do some looking around here, and I think what we're going to do is check this lake here first, just because it's closest. I have no idea where they start drinking, so I'm just going to have to dig for it. So please bear with me, but we're going to find us some wolves. So there's really nobody important here except for some absolutely ginormous caribou here. There was one here that had a maximum that exceeded 400, and I think he's already gone by now. There's a lynx somewhere here as well, and I have no idea where it is. Oh, there it is. It's just a female. But there's a 4 there. There's some grizzly bears drinking here. That has a max of 344. But there's no wolves, and as you saw, there were some other caribous leaving the area. I mean, whatever, it works, I guess. It's just not the wolves that we were hoping for, which is fine. I'm not super mad. It's just a step in the right direction. I think I hit him pretty good. Yeah, he's gonna go down. I think maybe I could shoot this lynx too. I know I said I didn't want to, but now I kind of want to. Are there more? No, there's just more caribou. There is another lynx. Dead. I think that's another thing I'd like to do, is do a lynx run at some point, but that will have to wait. MEDVED is genuinely very low on my priority list for maps, but there could be some initial wolves on this. Oh, I just blinded myself. There could be some potential wolf initial spawns, because I have not hunted this map at all. I think it's been a couple years since I touched it, so there could be some very interesting characters here that we could meet, and I'm very hopeful. So let's pick up this lynx first. 168, that's not a pretty bad distance, but I double lunged him in the middle of travel. Wasn't very centered, but it hit both lungs, got the job done. Not a bad performance from the 243. I was actually expecting this to, like, take it and run off for a little bit and then lie down somewhere and die. In terms in score, I'm not sure. I'm not very familiar with the scoring system of the lynxes, so I'm just going to use this as a median. I'm going to use this as, like, a standard for 5s. Unless this is running a little low and I just don't know. He wasn't very far from gold, but oh well. Don't ask me why the coloring here in the tracks are different. It's green and pink, Cosmo and Wanda type beat. I think it's just because, like, the ground is white and the white and blue didn't look very good in the daytime. I can't think of any other reason other than that. Here is our great big caribou that we shot across the lake. And we hit him a little high from 250 yards away just about. But overall, not a bad looking guy. He could obviously be a lot bigger. I call this guy a caribou, and it's herd mates or sharers of the lake caribou. But ultimately, this is a reindeer. Even though they're pretty much same. Whoa, what? Holy shit, what just happened? What was that? That scared the shit out of me. That was another reindeer. What the fuck just happened? But anyway, this is a reindeer, even though it's literally just a caribou from Yukon. It's whatever. It's neither here nor there, not a big deal. But not a bad score at all. Well, this lake here was a bust, so no wolves here yet. But what we're going to do is we're going to check out this lake behind this outpost, and we're going to go this way and travel the length of the river here and see if there's anything there. Well, we made it down to this lake, and all that was here were lynx. I think I hit that good, maybe. It's fine. Just lynx and a bunch of reindeer and one level 5 brown bear. So this lake was also a bust, and I'm not seeing any sign of wolves other than like running through the trees. So I don't think they come here to drink, but I could be wrong. We're just going to keep inching towards the general area of the river here, and hopefully we'll be seeing better results the closer we get to the river. The time right now in game is 6:28, so we have roughly about an hour and a half to check, if that. So let's hurry up and get there. Well, this lake doesn't seem to be very promising either. Just really a bunch of reindeer out in the open. I got warning called by a fleeing lynx, and there's another semi-big reindeer, posed as a level 4, but only had a max of 281. I'm not seeing anybody of any particular value here. None at all. Not even a rare. If they have to be here, can they at least be rare fur type? So while they're running, and I'm perceiving them, that guy's got a max of 326. Also uninteresting, particularly. But now I know they all congregate at these little small lakes. So if I ever want to do a reindeer run, then I can do that. But I'm not in it for reindeer right now. I'm in it for wolves. Let's just keep looking. Now we have... Oh, I got an achievement. Harvest every animal on MEDVED. I mean, I'm him. No, in all seriousness, that's a very easy, very, very easy thing to do. We're gonna come up here onto the river. We only have an hour, I think, if that. Yeah, we have less than an hour in game to look at this river and see if maybe, just maybe, we'll see sight of some wolves somewhere. So let's get rolling. So we made it to the lake here, and right now all we have to show for it are brown bear. Granted, one of them is a level 7. That is a pretty big brown bear, but I'm still not convinced that this is all. So we're going to keep our eyes peeled, and we're going to keep looking, and we're just going to pass by the bear for now. Down the river here, we've got some reindeer, caribou, whatever you want to call them. The biggest guy there scores maximum of 264, which means he's not going to, like, I'll be lucky if he hits 200. And we have another bear. Again, nothing really important to look at or speak of. And I'm assuming there's going to be nothing around this bend as well. I was right, it's a bear. It's just a bear. And it's a female, no less. Very disappointing and shocking, really. It's been wolf drinking time this entire time, and we've not seen a single one yet. And it's so disappointing. All we've seen are bear and caribou. Let's just keep looking and not get too paranoid, too down. I'm sure there's got to be somebody out here worth taking. Well, he's not what we were looking for, but if I'm not mistaken, that's a spirit bear. Call me crazy. So we're going to try our best to take a decent shot on him. Oh yeah, he's dead. He's so dead. There's reindeer over there. I didn't get a chance to see him, but I'll get there. Oh, I keep flashbanging myself. I'm so used to night hunting lately. That's a 4 with a max of 343. And that's it. That's it. That's just pitiful, isn't it? That's terrible. Oh, that's another really big bear. Holy shit. Let's see how that one's feeling. Not very good. Shit. Well, what I wanted to do was strike him in the lung through the arm. Oh! What I wanted to do was strike him through the arm into the lung, and that just did not work. It did not work the way I wanted it to at all. But that's fine. That's not going to be the only big bear we see, I'm sure. And if he doesn't die, then fuck it. We have his zone. We can come back to it. But that was a humongous bear. 8 mythicals, nothing to sneeze at. We're just going to pick up this little guy here and see what we got going on. Yeah, I was right. He was a spirit bear. He looks like a little raccoon in the face. I don't know how rare spirit is in fur types for brown bear. I'm going to take a look really quick using my hunter mate. Okay, so they've dulled down the rarity on the spirit fur type for bears, which is fine. Not complaining. But I thought they were rare. I always thought they were rare. But that's okay. 22.68 for a 5 medium. That's meh. Then again, he's not even a level 6, so I'm not expecting anything, you know, huge, grand out of a level 5. We hit him pretty center lung, though. We aimed pretty good. It's weird how I have to account for bullet distance all of a sudden with the 300 now. So, alright, I'm going to go get this drinking zone for reindeer, and then we're going to keep moving forward. I don't know what time it is now. I have 10 minutes. Whatever, we're just going to keep looking. Maybe we'll get to see something cool. I don't know, but keep your eyes peeled. So we're a little further down and left on the river now. I did explore a little bit more of that river, and I mean, I stayed out there till long past wolf drinking time. And there was nothing out there interesting other than, again, reindeer and bear. But hopefully we'll see something different. We'll see something interesting. There's a bear down here that's getting ready to drink, but he's coming right towards me, so I think his zone's somewhere down here. If it's not going to be right there at his feet. And I'm scared that he's going to run up on me and attack me, so maybe I should just go ahead and take him out before he gets a little too big for his britches. There we go. Socked him in the lung. I was going for a heart. And then she's also in my way, so I'm going to go ahead and take her out as well. Other than moose, reindeer, and bear, I really don't think we'll see anything else along this little patch of river. See, y'all saw what I was going for. I wanted to hit the heart, but I missed it. But I was able to double lung it anyway. It scraped the sides, like the insides of them. As for score, he's just over gold. Not bad for a level 6. I'll take it. Usually bear aren't really my forte. But after the introduction of a Great One Black Bear, maybe a Great One Brown Bear is in our future, so a diamond grind would probably benefit us pretty well. There's just a female caribou seemingly up here by herself, but I'm not going to kill her because she's not going to have a score. There's some lynxes here. That's really interesting. That's a species I didn't expect to see again. So I'm going to try to zero for 328 here with the 308. Oh, it looks like I hit her pretty good. Oh, that's a lynx to pick up. Let's find our brown bear first. And here's the female. We're not really going to focus on her score because she was just a female. But we will focus on the shot, and I did shoot pretty far back. But she was almost she was 252 yards away. That's good enough for me. But she was still in motion, and I didn't accommodate for distance. Overall, I still nailed a lung, so it'll work. The bear models look so much better now. So much more distinct from a black bear, at least. Let's keep the ball rolling and go pick up our lynx, and then we're going to be looking for some, almost a deer, but we're going to go looking for some gray wolves. There's more caribou out here, and they're fucking useless. Just a herd of females as far as I can see. That's a big male. Well, he's a 3. He's big for a 3. I'll be lucky if he hits 200. I'm half tempted to give it a shot here. I think I aimed a little too high, but I might have clipped the back of a lung somewhere in there. The reindeer is dead, and these ladies are still here. But we're going to pick up our lynx here, stuck in the snow, and then we're going to go pick up the reindeer. I'm very curious to see where I hit her, given that she was like 300 yards away. Oh, okay. Okay. Not bad, not bad. I wish it would have been on a diamond lynx, but I'll take her. She's very pretty. The lynxes are very pretty. They look very good. They've always looked good, though. She's a 1 trivial, so I'm not expecting her to score super high. We're not going to really focus on her score because she's just a bronze. So let's keep going and get our reindeer. Whoa. Now that's the elite definition of a big male. What? Excuse me? How did that not carry over? Like, how is that not a good shot? He had a maximum of 457, which means he had at least a chance to make it above the score of 400. And that would have been very well good enough for me. Very well good enough for me, but I guess it's just not good enough. There's another herd of caribou reindeer over here, and I'm just simply disinterested after that. It's fine, we have their zones. We can come back to them at a later date. And here's the level 3 that we shot. He was a silver. He was a 3 very easy, which most 3 very easies on a range of 1 to 5 will score silver at some point. Not a very big deal. I hit him pretty well. Not only did I hit the liver, but I hit both of his lungs from 330 yards away, so decent shot. I just wish he was a little bigger. Again, nothing super important. We've wasted 30 minutes in game time just shit farting around on this little lake here. So we have to keep the ball rolling unless we see something that's absolutely imperative. There's a pretty big male by himself. I say pretty big male because he's not the biggest guy that you could take, seeing as he's not even a level 5, but he is definitely worth keeping an eye out for because those tines on his antlers are fucking ginormous. I'm zeroed for 164, so just aim the tiniest little bit high, and he should go down, right? Yeah, he should go down. Is there anybody else out here worth mentioning other than him? Not that I can see, which is a good thing. He's already down. Let's go get him. All right, here's big boy. Let's take a look at his shot here. We hit the left lung. Wow. Hold on a second. How did that not... How did I barely missed the right lung on that shot, but from 230 yards, we still made a decent shot. He scored 376.68. At least this level 4 was a gold. His pose is a little strange, though, a little wicked, but we'll take him. All right, let's see. Who all else is out to play? Still not seeing any wolves, unfortunately. That was my main goal, but we'll keep our eyes peeled.
2 hours later.
You know what I just realized? I was setting it from 5 to 8 a.m. I'm very tired. No wonder we were not finding any fucking wolves. We were hunting in the morning, not at the PM. Well, let's go back and give it another shot. We should definitely be seeing more wolves now that it's the correct fucking time. I'm such an idiot. Bear with me. Now we will see some wolves. We will actually see them instead of being like, oh my god, why are they not here? So that wounded 4 with a max score of 457 is still here. He is still with us in the land of the living, but soon he will not be, because I'm not taking this chance. I'm not going to miss him. He is simply humongous, and he must die. There we go. Finally. Okay. I will take that, and I will run like hell with it. Let's go get him. I'm very curious to see where my first shot landed. Oh, I aimed way too far ahead. Way too far ahead. Ended up in the neck fat. But it's okay, because at the end of the day, we still nailed him. However, he didn't score as high as I wanted him to. 430 is diamond, and of course I'm not looking for diamond reindeer right now, but I expected him to score at least 400 with antlers like that. Look how thick they are. Those might as well be palms. For a 4, I mean, come on. It needs to be a little higher, at least. However, on the second shot, we cleaned him up quite nicely. From 325 yards, I didn't expect double penetration to begin with, but it about shot right through, so I will take it. We got our revenge. That's all I wanted. On to wolves. And I mean it this time. Finally, we have wolves. There are 2 5s, a 6, and a couple 3s. I will take it. I don't know where I hit him. I hit him vitally, though. I didn't hit him very good. But he will die. Now if I can get him to calm down here. He will die. Let's check out these guys. I'm very excited because these are the first wolves I've killed so far. Nice! Shot through the shoulder and still double lunged him from 180 yards away. I will take him. Hit him in the face of the right lung from 192 yards away. I will take him. Sucks that he didn't make a gold because he was a level 6. Oh my god, I hit him perfectly the first time and then he was down too low the second time and I shot right into his skull and ruined his score, but he would have been a silver anyway. He was like half a point off of gold. Not bad after all. There's just one wolf at this lake. Kind of irritating, kind of disappointing, but I don't see any others with him. So I think we are going to take a decent shot on him here. I think I hit him way too high. Oh, there's a bear. Well, he stood still, which gave us enough time to clean up our shot there. That works for me. It just sucks that he was the only one there. Let's go pick him up. Here's our boy. Yeah, I hit too far up and too far forward, but we cleaned him up rather nicely on the second shot. That's perfectly good. As for his rating, like, he's so close to gold, you might as well just surpass it for me, bud. Like, really? He was that much off. That much. Alright. I will keep you updated if I see any other wolves. So I traveled down here, and a wolf just randomly spawned in right in front of me. He's only a 6, but we're gonna take him. Yeah, we made a clean shot. I didn't expect to hit the other lung, but I just barely scraped it. That'll work. And again, a 6, and he's not even above gold. I mean, you're just that much closer to gold than you are silver base minimum. You might as well just cross over to gold for me, bud. And let's be real. I've got about 30 minutes, and then I'll change the time. So keep your eyes peeled. Well, there were wolves here, but I've seemed to have spooked them. So I'm gonna try my best to try to refine them if I can get a late shot out on them. Oh my god, why do they do that? Fuck me. Well, I have their zone at least. I mean, that's something. But I don't have any dead animals here. I mean, I approached this zone and they just spawned right in. Didn't see them until I was maybe 50 yards from them, 40 yards from them. At least I have their zone here. We're just gonna keep rolling with it. I'm sure there's something down here that we can find. Well, I've spotted this one wolf here. He's also by himself. He doesn't want to go anywhere, so I guess he's ours for the taking. I don't know if he's by himself or not. That, I guess, we will have to see. Because now I've taken the shot. Ooh. Because now that I've taken the shot, if he has any other animals with him, then they will have ran off somewhere. And I did not get a warning call. I've not heard any other footsteps. It's just him. I have no idea where the fuck he came from, so I guess we'll take a look here. The shot was very decent. Shot right through the scapula and into both lungs. Should have had a puncture wound, I feel like, from that distance. But I digress. I won't bitch about the penetration of the bullets anymore. He was a 7, so for him to score less than 37 is kind of disappointing. He's a little on the low side for a level 7, but he's a wolf, so we'll absolutely take him. I have come very, very, very far. I'm at the bottom middle of the map right now, just like scraping up any kind of sign of wolves, whether that's like an empty zone or tracks leading to one, but I have not seen anything, and they're supposed to be here. Oh, thank fuck. Okay, cool. I'm within a reasonable range, and these are all that have spawned. This is all we got. We have a 6 and 2 7s that we can take. Or not, because they're running off. Holy shit. Okay, I don't know how good I hit him, but he should panic, right? He's dead now. There's the other one. And he will die as well. Where's the 6? Shit, I have to reload. That 6 is going to die. Point blank, period. There we go. That should do it. And now all that's left should be females? Yes, cool. And they can get lost for all I fucking care. The zone is still there as well. If I get attacked, this zone is donezo, but since their proposed or implied pack leader is dead, their alpha, they shouldn't attack me, so at least I'm hoping not. Let's go ahead and pick up our dogs. Oh, I aimed just barely too far forward and sniped him, somehow missing this bone and entering the other one through the body fat. The penetration there from 180 yards is kind of crazy, but we cleaned it up nicely with this second shot. And as for the score, like, it's so close to 37, just cross over. But this is what I like to see. That should be the average, the base average for level 7s right there. So this is a decent sized wolf. Moving on to the next one here. Again, I was aiming a little too far forward and this shot was a little wonky. But when he panicked and got up after being shot, I was able to hit a pretty decent follow-up shot. It just didn't play the animation because it was already in the middle of another one where I nailed both lungs. I was praying to God I hit something important, and I was scared that I overshot it, or like aimed a little too high and hit him in the spine, but he went down rather quickly and nicely. As for the score, he's a 6 and he was still a silver. That's disappointing. I would expect a level 6 to at least be gold, 36. Last but certainly not least, here's our level 7, who did not score above 37 again. Still, though, along the same vein, it's still a pretty decent sized wolf. He just didn't quite make the 37 mark, right on the average. Let's see here in terms of shot placement. Way too far forward, but the lung, it was in a place where the lungs were super, like, thin and close together. I was able to penetrate both of them, even by, like, the hair on my chinny chin chin. So, pretty sketchy shot, but overall not a bad trophy. So I'm at this little, well, not so little, lake here, and I've gotten 2 wolf zones now, but, oh, okay, so this guy's not by himself. There was a 7 here with a 5, unless he up and decided to just swap over from being a 7 to become a 5. Is that how this, is this how this is gonna fucking work? That's what I thought. Okay, so there's a 5 with him, and they're the only 2 guys here. and I have yet to see any other wolves unless they're in the grass there. So I'm gonna go ahead and take this guy while he's feeling unsafe. He will die. Or not. That's fine. What the fuck? If I can just get him to chill out. There we go. He'll definitely die now. There's a 7 to my right here who looks to be by himself if he's not already... Okay, he's attentive. Actually, no, while I have him out in the open and he's standing perfectly still, we're gonna go ahead and just take him. He doesn't appear to be with anybody else anyway. It says there's a drinking zone here for wolves, but only one of them drinks there. And that doesn't make any sense because I killed 2 of them. This shot was pretty decent from 200 yards away. A little low, but it's okay. It was probably just the angle here. Yeah, I could have accounted for distance just a smidge. He's a 5, so I expected him to score lower than I would normally like. But other than that, he's not a bad trophy. Not at all. A little tough, but I'll give him that. And here's the first one. He was a 7. Shot him right in the right lung there. If I'd been any lower and more to the right, I would have hit him in the heart, but that's fine. For a level 7, 37 is exactly where I want to see him. God bless. Overall, not a bad trophy at all. This is the average. This is what I like to see. And here's the level 7 from the right side. Again, a level 7 scoring above 37. That's what I like to see. And from 262 yards away, this was the shot. Not bad. I shot a little too far up, but this was the angle I had to deal with in the dark here. I still should have shot further back. I still would have hit both lungs if I did. Either way, clean shot, good looking trophy, good looking wolf. I will say, however, so far it's been quite frustrating because I can't find good zones. Like, I'm finding wolf zones and I'm thankful, but there's like 1 or 2 wolves at a time there, except for like a handful of zones. And what I'm looking for is a giant zone or a bigger zone with a lot more variety, I guess, to choose from. And I'm just seeing these zones that have 1 or 2 in places that should be hotspots, and it's just really frustrating. But nonetheless, we move forward. It's like 2 minutes till 2000. So I'm going to keep looking around here and see if I can see any other wolf zones. So I found a zone here that has a 7 and a 2 here at it. But that's still just one measly little zone with 2 measly little wolves at it. And it's frustrating because I feel like I can't find anybody. Maybe there's more here behind the grass. Okay, this guy's alert, so I'm going to stop running. You know, I'm just going to take a shot before he runs away. And maybe it'll cause some of the other wolves behind him to come out and play. Shit. I was right, there were more. Did I kill the biggest one? No, I didn't. Because there's another 7. Okay, he's dead. Okay, I think I got them all. I know it looks and sounds like I'm over it, because I kind of am, but I haven't been on MEDVED in a long time, and this kind of stuff is kind of why. It's kind of hard to hunt here. I don't have a very enjoyable time hunting on this map. Alright, here's wolf number 1. From 205 yards, I was hitting a little low and a little too far to the left. It's like a miracle that I shot that lung, but I did. But he was another 7 that scored above 37, so I will take it. He's a good-looking wolf. And here's the second level 7. Again, scoring above 37. I will take it. Oh yeah, I shot a little too high, but had I been just the tiniest bit later and the tiniest bit lower, I would have hit the lung there. So, I'm not going to complain a whole lot because we cleaned up the shot with this shot, and I was very lucky to smack it right through the heart. Well, I lied. I scratched it. I was lucky to hit what I got. This was a very lucky shot. Very lucky cleanup. But overall, not a bad trophy. A little bit of a wonky stance. He seems a little cockeyed, but I mean, he makes it work. Go him. I've checked this lake all I can, and there's just really nobody at it. So I want to come down here maybe and see what's up. Well, I've gotten 3, I feel like 3 zones from this little lake here alone. But again, nothing super substantial. So that's going to scare off this guy here, I think. Oh no, he's calm. He's good, he's chilling. So I will go ahead and take him. He will die. And these guys over here are pretty chill. Now the biggest one here is a 7, but there's also a 6. I'm going to try to take out, if I can, both of them. Oh, nice. He's aggressive. Finally, some worthwhile action. Oh my god. Alright, well, crossing my fingers, because if these wolf zones blow up, I think I'll blow up. That was easy, but the zones are probably gone now. Their zone is gone, the one that this pack came from. I'm only left with the one that this one over here came out of. I don't have the one for the wolf over there, wherever he's laying right now. That's really upsetting. Here's the level 3 easy female that we shot. 14 yards away, nailed her guts. She's a dead bitch. Play stupid games, win stupid prizes, you know. Next. Level 6. Really shitty that he didn't score gold, but it's fine. Also fucked his guts up from 17, almost 18 yards away. Good little guy to look at. He looks awful angy, though. Next. And here's a 3 very easy female. 32.72. Just barely made it over silver. She deserved to go. This was a much cleaner, much better shot, albeit a little far back, but she was moving and I was also attacked. So, alright, here's the level 7 from a no longer existent zone. He barely made it over 37.48, but I'll take it. Just over is still over. As for the shot from 314 yards away, pretty decent. I feel like I should have aimed a little farther back, if I'm being honest, but it was still enough power to cut through the shoulder and into the lungs. So, not a bad wolf. Here's another level 7. He did not make it over 37, which is disappointing, but from 400 yards, 402 actually, almost 403, this was an amazing shot. Look at the way that bullet dropped. You can see the very, very visible bullet drop there, and I made it work perfect. So, I'm actually impressed with this one, not because of his score or his size, but because of the shot I took. Not bad at all. And here's the very last wolf from this lake. Just barely made it above 37 again for a level 7. As long as it makes it above 37, I'm fine. So this is a worthwhile trophy. I was able to heart shot him just barely. I scratched the heart right there on the left side of the bullet. But I was able to not only hit the left lung, but it was able to penetrate far back enough to scrape the liver. I could have aimed a little higher, but other than that, I have no complaints. Except for, you know, his zone being the only remaining zone left at this lake. I'm grateful that I have a zone left at all, but it just sucks that I wiped his zone out in order to do what I had to do. I'm going to check down here, and hopefully we'll see some better results. I see wolves, just a 4, a 3, 5, a 5. Really? Really? That's all I get? Well, I'm glad he's glitched. So he can die. A 4, a 4. There's the 5. Just making sure. 4, 4. Yeah. So if I can get him to turn towards me, I'll be good. Oh, shit. Come on. Give me the shot. No, he's over the hill by now. Great. This kind of stuff is exactly why I don't play MEDVED. There's just there's too much empty space and not enough animals to fill it, if that makes sense. So, at least I got one here, and I didn't demolish the zone. That's ridiculous. That's still such a shame. He's a level 5, and he's like that much off from 36. Just bump up. At least the shot was clean. I was able to hit both lungs. I almost hit the heart from this angle. So the 308 just eats them alive. It really does. It cuts right through them. Let's see if I can't find another zone somewhere over here. I can try this little lake down here, but I can't make any guarantees because the lake is so close to the outpost. We're gonna try it. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. There's just 2 of them, but I'll take it. Ow, bitch. Ow. Stay the fuck still. Ow. Alright, you'll die at least. You're alone. I probably just shot you in the face. God damn it. Now I have to reload. Oh, there's another one. And another one. There's a couple of them. Alright, you'll die. And then they'll run off. There's another 7 there. I'm gonna try to chase it down. Okay, there he is. Oh no, that's a Siberian musk deer. Here they come. I just saw one run by. Okay, it was a 2, and then there was a 7 with him. Or her. Oh, there's 3 of them. There's a 6, there's a 7, and a 2. I'm gonna try to take them since they'll be far away from their zone. Oh my god. Oh, there they are. There they are. Okay. Okay, he'll definitely die there. And as for him, Come on, dude. Fuck me. Well, I couldn't take all of them, but I feel like I took what I could. So I'm just gonna pick these up, and if it's all the same to y'all, I'm gonna call it, because I've had enough of this map. Alright, here's the first two. This one's a female, 3 very easy. That's a weird shot. I barely scraped the lung. I was aiming way too far down. But I was zeroed for 82, like I should have been. Not even going to talk about her score, because she's a 3 very easy, and her score doesn't matter. As for this one, I hit him 3 times, and I also hit him right in the face, because I'm a dumb, stupid idiot. This shot put him down, and that couldn't have been a more perfect shot. That should have been the shot I took the first time, especially from like 8 yards away. I guess I was just panicking, and I just wanted to get it done, but it happened, and it's such a shame, because he was a 7 that scored over 37. Okay, so I found his blood, and it looks like I hit him vitally. So I made a good cleanup shot on him, at least. I can confirm that for sure. Let's see what he scores. Oh no, that's not where I was aiming. He was walking away from me. I was aiming right here, because this shot here from 280 is like clean. It's so clean. I shot this way and it went right underneath the shoulder blade. That's so clean. And he scored over 37. Whatever, dude. I'm so over MEDVED. And I think the worst part out of it all is that I was not able to locate a zone at all in this area. This is a lake, and there's no zone at it at all for wolves. They just fucking happen to be there, I guess. Anyway, I think that's going to do it for me tonight. It's like 3:30 a.m., and I have things to do tomorrow, so I better go ahead and skedaddle before I get too far into it. If you've enjoyed what you've seen, leave a like, subscribe if you want, ring the dinner bell for notifications next time I go live, or next time there's a new episode. All of my links are in the description below, including my TikTok and my Insta Lodge, where you can find content that is often scrapped from these videos or don't quite make it into the YouTube algorithm. My Insta Lodge also features screenshots of harvest screens with full scores, as well as screenshots from my in-game trophy lodges as well. I stream on Twitch from time to time, twitch.tv/Xanderism, with 2 eyes. That can also be found in the description. And with that, thank you so much for being here. It was good to see you again, and I will see you next time. Roll the tape. Hey there, thanks again for watching my video. If you'd like, you can select the link to my right to subscribe today, or if you're looking for more Xander content, you can select the links to the left of me to watch even more of my videos. Or if you'd like to keep in touch, you can check out the links below and find me on all your other favorite social platforms. And with that, it was great to see you again. I hope you enjoy the rest of your day. We'll see you next time.